playing as Matilda, of course. Good day, everyone. Alright, so today I'm going to attempt to clear off our next main quest. And that means we'll want to activate all those. Perfect. We'll sell all that.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Alright. We don't have pets. I know, I'll get this up to 100 as well. Pop that up there. Alright, I think we're good.
See you around.
Put that on. Because it just looks pretty. Alright, so now I'm going to go over my plan, as it were. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over this map for a bit. I'm actually going to leave clusters of enemies down here. And we're going to basically blaze a singular path kind of through here and up around the areas we've already been. The reason I'm doing this is because whenever you enter a new area, it spawns enemies the level you are. When you log into the game under the Grimarillion mod, it spawns enemies under the level you currently are. This normally isn't that big of a problem, but I'm on the grimmest difficulty with alcoholic amps double density. So what that means is I've got quite a few hero spawns going. Which means I need to keep an eye on my level in relation to the level of the creatures I'm fighting, my health, and my level up rate. Because the more open areas I get to, the more spawns there are going to be. And with open areas, there are places you can run to, of course. Unlike places where I was trapped last session. But there is the caveat that you can run into hordes of enemies that are just a little bit too strong for you. Now it seems things that are spawning at level 17 currently, not too much of a threat to me. This is good. I've spec'd my builds reasonably. But that's not always the case. And some builds, their defenses go a lot slower than their offenses. So you need to take all of this into account. So what I'm going to do is, when I spawn the next area's creatures, which I believe in Whitemire, it's mostly all beast and beastkin. There's quite a few also that are magic based in Whitemire. Which will pose a problem because they can get to me from a distance. So you can see here, this is a beastkin that's a bit rough. Right now, my spec is built mostly for taking out, if I recall correctly, undead materials. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Which means beasts and beastkin are going to have an advantage. Same with chthonics. Ooh, that was a nice drop. So what I'm planning to do with this run is leave myself pockets to come back and level up when things get a bit hairy. So where ethereals and such are spawning, that's mostly good for me. Alright, they're kind of self-contained over there. Yeah, don't really want to get rid of that disrupt or stun resist. Alright. Hopefully we can get to level 18 before we hit Whitemire. Like I said, I'm trying to leave major pockets of safe enemies to come back to for leveling. Because the last thing we want is to be surrounded by enemies that are too difficult to really wipe, and then be stuck in a situation where we just don't know what to do. Because in that instance, it's just not very fun. It's a lot of running in, running out, running in, running out. Which, valid tactic if things are too strong for you. I personally am not a fan of the just keep shooting till you die. Especially since dying loses you experience. I gotta listen to Reborn. Get rid of you first. Pestilence is a problem. Okay. Unholy inscription. Ooh, that's nice. Alright. So double check. Go across. Yep. Go across here. Okay, that's not really worth it. Let's see, chaos resist, slow resist. That's a maybe. How does my level up? I can get extra base elemental resist, which put those up. Pierce damage, cold damage. Slow resist is in here. So that'll take it to a 41. Slow's not that bad. Don't think the trade-off's worth it yet. Not sure if that was actual slow, or if I stepped in a trap. Oh, come on. Alright. Blood, mending. Oh, don't. Gotcha. Oh, damn. Now going down faster. Nice. That's right. Yeah. Targeting me with something. Ah, elemental seal. You're not to be something. I thought that said unblemished for a second. Like, you sure that dude's unblemished? No, undiminished. Makes way more sense now. I mean, maybe for an ethereal that is unblemished? I wouldn't know. Via my human sensibilities, the guy just looks like a giant pimple. Alright. Not bad. My damage is flagging. Ooh. Yes, please. Alright. Okay, damage. Damage, crit damage, attack speed. You really need something to drop a gun. Hmm. Man, I believe Devil's Mark is a pretty good gun. Two-handed. Yeah, currently Elementalist only has that. Pyroclasm is going to be my next one. This one requires a shield. I'm going to get 20 for that. So, I think my best bet is to get to 10 on Elementalist. Because then I can get Elemental Armoring, which stun resist, reflected damage reduction, elemental retaliation, element resist, elemental damage, and I can finally get this Pyroclasm. So I'll have fire electricity, cold electricity, and then my next will be 20 in Outrider, so I can get this buff on my standard. So I can improve my Flak Blast. I definitely think that could be worth it. And still would love to find a really good gun. Now, just plan out my pathing. It's Pharos, which I've already killed Pharos, so pathing, I'm actually going to go this way. Oh, look at that. Got the attention of Pharos anyway. Surrounded by Aether. Does not matter. I think that's the third time I've killed Pharos. No, it's the second. Killed him last episode, I've just killed him this episode. Or should I say last live stream and this live stream? Okay, hold the Umberclaw. Yeah, Undead, not as much of a threat. Yeah. Now we should be heading into White Mire at this point. There we go. I do know this game fairly well. Alright, Rift Hounds. Nice is because I've entered White Mire at level 17. Pretty much everything in White Mire should be 17, as far as I know. Or at least in the first section of White Mire. Now the Rift Gate in Whitemire, which will be my next port of call, will summon enemies that I will have to kill. I do believe those are also summoned at my level. So depending on what level I am as to how that will go, but the Rift Gate itself, really easy. Before I actually clear the Rift Gate, I like to clear the area around it, so when we find that, that's what we will be doing. There's also a Slith Shrine in the area, which I'll point out in the minimap in a second, because I can see it there at the moment. But I'm not sure if all of you will know exactly what I'm looking at. So here in the corner, sorry, Savage Totem. It looks like, from my end, anyway, or from what I view it as, a little bit like a spider with a green butt. And that's, I know it's a Savage Totem, but it's a Slith Shrine. Whee! That was a lot. Okie dokies. One of them died. I leveled up. Nice. Now, the thing about Savage Totems, you don't get devotion points for clearing those. Sadly. I wish. And, yes, I still have not planned out my devotion path. Mainly because I still don't really know where this build is going. Once I have a more solid grasp of the build, I'll probably know more about the devotion pathing. I'm thinking, judging by the way everything looks, elemental damages will probably be my bread and butter. And anything ranged, really. I know I don't really need to do anything on the pet line. It's just figuring out what exactly I need on the devotions. I'm thinking vampirism, maybe. Thinking of leaning into some vitality decay, vitality damage, that sort of stuff. Because it looks like outside of the elemental, it's mostly poison and vitality from the Outrider. Or I can use the devotions to broaden my horizons and include some chaos and ether. Yeah. So I'm not really sure where exactly I want to go yet. So yeah, vitality, acid. Looks like I'm mostly vitality, cold acid, vitality, cold acid. Pierce blade. And then elementalist is just straight up the elements. So it might be better to do Outrider first, because I need that. His lowered skill energy cost would be lovely. Ooh. Like his stun and trap resist, and I've got no trap resist at all. Yeah, that's worth it. That's not. Okay. That brings me to that. So, offensive ability, good chance to hit. 0% chance to be crit. But I have a 0% chance to crit. Okay, damage per second is not bad. Alright, let's check this armor rating. Chest and legs aren't very good. Okay. The best is on my arms and feet. Okay. Like I said, this is a Slith shrine, really. Well, I don't actually know if it's Slith, but because in the area there's all just an insane amount of Slith, I call it the Slith shrine. Doo doo doo. Look at that. Bunch of unholy inscriptions. Feeling you are the summoner. Okay. I got Harrowbeak. And Melomnac. There we go. Look at that. Already part of the way to level 19. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Alright. Not as good as what I've got on. Interesting. Bunch of resistances, but I lose my freeze resist. And some of my vitality resist. Which, not really worth it. Alright, let's check that. No, I need that chaos resist. Which is annoying because I also need that cunning, but my chaos resist is real nice. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, it's looking like that might be. And I don't like that I'm losing ether. Why have you gained ether resist? That's amulets only. Oh. Do lose some of that vitality. Ether's a little more important right now. Ether, elemental. I can just not take those then. Yeah, that gives me disruption. That gives me the ether. And I can put the vitality back. There we go. That's more vitality. There we go. That will add more armor, and I don't have to worry as much. Okay. Total +2 in all skills of elementalist. Okay. Yep, went for the heal a bit early. My bad. Oh dear, poor buddy. Looks like a grave. I'm sure I haven't died here. Okay, mending. That's Lisa. reprieves. I'll take the stun resist. A bit of shield. I want that ether resistance. Should not have touched that backpack. Okay, now you're not healing. How are you healing before? Am I doing too much cold damage? Get my day with healing. Very confused. Okay. Nova. Vitality resistance, ether resistance, elemental damage, ether damage, energy regen. You're fire-based, you're fine. I'm thirsty, we'll probably do bleed and vitality, so get rid of you first. Yeah, Inferno, you're fire. Fire is fine. Alright, I'm gonna look. Ah, shielded. I should have piercing back on. That's my fault. Oh, glacier relic. Alright. Pop you there. Pop you there. Boop. And you two down there. Well, I mean, beating up all these eldritch creatures should at least be improving my faction levels. I mean, fingers crossed. Ooh, Aetherware. Yeah, if you're someone who wants to try modded Grim Dawn, it is fun because there's just heroes everywhere, and hero creatures usually only spawn once in a blue moon or late game after you've made enemies of all these factions. But it does slow the game down. Normally by this point in the game I'd be much further. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, I'm gonna go sell some of my stuff. Yeah, if this was a standard, I'd definitely be in Burridge by now. Just a heads up for anyone who wishes to get the mod. I mean, I did set the mod on a slightly higher level than maybe I probably should for a live stream. I didn't set it that high though. I think I set it on, I can't remember if I set it on alcoholic or nihilistic. And yes, those are actual names for the difficulty levels. I know I set it on double density. Pretty sure I would have set it to nihilistic amps. Why not? I'll make it 150. There we go.
See you around.
Let's chuck some stuff into the stash so I have a...
Got something you need stashed?
Yes, I do. All this stuff. Mutiny was the one I was thinking of. Pretty sure there's another revolver. I believe it's actually called a revolver. Yeah, Third Company revolver. There you are. Got that. Got that Necronomicon. Very nice, very nice. I'm honestly wondering if I should continue with the mod, or well, obviously I'll continue with the mod because I love this mod. But I am wondering if people would be interested in seeing me play with just the base game. I mean, obviously, with the base game, I would probably just be playing... Honestly, I'd probably show off a pet build on the base game. The pet build I'd probably show off. Yeah, I know what pet build I'd show off.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Which does remind me, there is a fun pet build in Grimarillion that I usually play when I play with someone else. Well, I don't play the pet build. They do. It's quite fun. As I believe I showed last live stream, there's the Titan Quest classes. And the fun thing about the Titan Quest classes is you can get nature, which gives you wolves, a fairy, and a this is called a Kadama, which just follows behind you and heals people. Now what's really fun is you have all of that and you play the occultist. You also get some interesting summons with the Raven and the Rift Hound, I believe it's called. Very fun build. And the Raven's a good one because it buffs not just you, but it buffs the person you're playing with as well. So as you can see, I'm just going around here, cleaning up the area, getting myself to level 19. Now I believe if I go to Hargate's Isle, I'm going to be able to level up. See if I can get something on its own. No, not much. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna check up cunning. There we go. Alright. Fumble, impaired aim. Alright, Highgate tile is set to level 18. Oh, that's like Glistening Reborn always sets 2 levels higher than you are. Nice. Mutant Bludgeon of Spines. There we go. Now we can head back to White Mile. Oh, get rid of him first. Asper. Oh, I'm quite looking forward to lunch today, by the way. Yesterday I made some rice balls. And I'm really looking forward to them. They're currently in the fridge in a container to stop them from drying out. But I stuffed them with some spicy span and spinach. And then I rolled them in this sesame nori furikake. Really looking forward to it. I know it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, oh, I can't wait. And it's the first time I've made rice balls by hand, so, and I'm very proud. I managed to get them a really nice shape and form. They're fairly uniform too, so I'm really, really proud of myself. I thought for sure I wasn't going to do a good job, but no, I did pretty good. There we go. Riftgate releasing ethereals. And there's the White Mire Riftgate. Ta-da! Alright. So, to Burrich. I believe... Yeah. So, to get to Burrich Village is here. So, you can see there's 1, 2, 3 Riftgates more for me to collect on the way there. And then, I believe it's the Burrich, yeah, secure the portal in Burrich Village. So, that 4th portal will complete that quest. However, there is another quest in Burrich quite important, which is Kasparov's apprentice at the Burridge Estates. And that actually leads to an interesting boss fight. Now, I believe Julius and Negan are... One's at the Foggy Bank, one's at the graveyard. And in the Mouldering Fields is where we will find Milton Hart. Sadly, he is passed. Very sad. So, our next stop will be Sodden Hollow. Now, I was hoping to, in the one live stream, get to Burridge Village. I completely forgot that it's quite that distance. But what I'm planning to do is maybe get to about here and call it quits. We will see. It is... getting a bit late in the day for me. We'll see. I will try to make it to there. And again, we'll be using my my run tactics. Now, by doing this, it means I haven't explored much of the map. Map exploration is a big thing in this game because there are devotion shrines just hidden in the world map. So, do not do what I am doing right now. I am really doing what I'm doing right now to basically speed into getting all of these. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to clean up. And the cleanup and just the general exploration and the filling out of the map will probably be... Oh, I don't even know. That can probably even be a series on YouTube. Because, yeah. If we look here, the map's pretty big. Now, you can already see here, there's a section here I haven't done. A little bit here I haven't done. There are hidden bits in Whitemire. Hidden quests. Hidden treasures. So, with me rushing about, there's a lot I'm going to miss. So, just be aware, don't play this the way I am. I know what I'm missing and roughly where it is because I've played this quite a bit. If you've never played this before, one, you should probably stop watching because this game is much better played blind, so you could just get the story just for fun. Some people might argue with that. The people who like to do, you know, you want the perfect build first run. I'm not that kind of person. I probably wouldn't suggest that because it misses out on a lot of the exploration. Yes, by the time you get to end game, there may be some frustrations of, oh crap, I built my character wrong. But the game does have ways of fixing that. So you can go back and spend your iron on respecking your character completely. You don't have to sit there and just live with the consequences of, well, guess I'm stuck like this. That's not what this game does. So you don't need to worry about that. It won't punish you for playing suboptimally. What I do recommend is just having fun. Experiment, play, and then once you've had a few games, you kind of know what you're doing. I definitely recommend checking out the Crate Entertainment forums, Reddit pages, any groups you can find online. The Grim Dawn community is pretty great. Obviously, like any community, some have their foibles. But as a whole, I found them really fun and welcoming, and you can find amazing builds online for characters that are just redonkulous and built for specific things. So you've got the base game, you've got the DLCs. One of the DLCs is called the Crucible. Then you got the mod builds. And when I tell you that they'll tell you how to build your character, they'll tell you how to build your character. They won't just give you the basics. They'll tell you, when you level up, take this, 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 and this. When you get to this level, you might want to go back, get the skill out of this and put it into this. They get very in-depth, some of the guides. And it can be helpful, especially if you're still not grasping the basics of building in this game. So one of the things about this game is don't be afraid to respec your character. That is not a failing. That is probably going to happen. Like, with all this, later on, I'm probably going to take points out of some things and put them into other things, because I'm going to reach a situation that this is working for now, but then a later situation, I'm like, oh, it's no longer working, I need to spec for the specific situation I'm in. And that's fine. And it just takes iron, which is this stuff here. Now, I will admit, it is easier to afford the respecking in Grimarillion because you're getting so many amazing drops. But it's not impossible in the base game either. Another fun thing with the base game is just play with characters, do farming builds. The one thing I will say about base game, your stash will not be this size. This is part of the mod. I believe the original stash comes down to about this level and finishes about here. I believe. I could be misremembering, but it's definitely not this. Your inventory won't be this big. Your inventory starts off pretty much this, and when you get these little bags, these little backpacks, they're definitely not this big. So this is all part of the mod. Do not expect base Grim Dawn to look anything like modded Grim Dawn. Well,
I'll keep an eye on this.
A lot of it will look like that. You won't have wings. Drops will not be as nice as fast. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's see here. Main campaign. Here we go. I'll show you guys what standard Grim Dawn looks like. Non-modded. Alright, here we go. So you can see, because I haven't done Burial Hill, this is an open. This is what your inventory looks like. Ooh, my inventory's a mess. My word. So currently I am a necromancer on base Grim Dawn. And you will see as we go through here, no hero creatures. It's very sparse. So this is what the non-mod looks like. Pretty basic, pretty standard. It's a lot easier to get through, a lot quicker. I will probably, if I play for the rest of the stream on this, I'll probably be able to get to exactly where I was last stream. Probably won't be as high level. That'll probably be the main difference. Alright, I've already picked that up. Alright. So as you can see, it's a lot quicker to just go through. Here we go, boss spawn, barrel bloodied. Yeah. It's a lot simpler. A lot easier to follow. So we're about to be at Burial Hill. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop personal Riftgate, sell some stuff.
See anything you like?
Actually going to sell those. And you'll see, make much less money.
See you around.
So it can be a little more difficult because you don't have automatic access to your stash. So you are very reliant on the drops early on in game. Alright. Use a crystal. Oh, look at that. Level 6. Right. Increase that. Increase physique. So, the thing about Necromancer, I believe my damage is mostly Ether and Vitality. Let me just double check. Ether right now. And that, yeah, Vitality, Ether, Lifesteal. So what I'm going to try to get is when I get to, well, when I get the chance to, Undead Legion's pretty good. Will of the Crypt is also pretty good. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about with the pet build. So at the moment, I've got just skeleton pets. It's pretty basic. They don't make for the absolute best pets. But they're alright. No, I do not have enough health potions. That was a mistake. Going in without enough health potions.
See anything you like?
Yeah. That.
Iron well spent.
Danke. Alright. Back into the fray. Whew. Alright. Gonna pop in here.
The dead attack a creature was. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime.
Hey. Alright. Captain said we're good to go. First of all, up here, never ever ever forget. Pick up the note. Ah. Aha. Yeah. That's probably the one I'm gonna get in terms of exclusive skills later. I'm gonna be a reliant pet build. That's some nice bonuses to pets. Actually, no, I think a cult has better. Alrighty.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Here we go. That's that one. There we go. Yeah, I thought so.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Alrighty.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
Give me 250 iron. No. I actually need to go get more crystals in order for Kasparov to do anything for me. I take off common quality. Alright, now I believe I do actually have a pre-developed devotion tree plan for a pet build. I don't. So here I am. Well, actually, here we can nut out what exactly I'm looking for. Well, that's going to need red. That means red, yellow, blue. Okay. Method chaos. Red, yellow, blue, and I need pets. Oh. So it looks like I might want to start with yellow, which gives 5% health. Because from yellow, I can go into Panther, which will give me 2 yellow and 3 blue upon completion. Which is great. Because that can get me the Hound, which gives a lot of bonuses to pets. And that gives me a whole bunch of blue. So that gives me a good start in the yellow and blue. Then I can remove the yellow. And put on the red constellation. To give me some more variability. So then I can grab the Jackal, which will give health and attack speed to pets. Because what I ultimately want to get and I'll try to show you all what I'm working towards. So we've got the where is it? Staff of Ratosh. Where are you? Actually, it might be at the top. Here we go. Staff of Ratosh. So you can see the affinity requirement is 3 red, 3 yellow, 6 blue. There's quite a bit of bonuses to pets on here. So at the moment I'm trying to work towards that. I need a little bit more yellow. So I'm looking for a yellow that gives bonuses to pets. I've got the red and I've got the blue. Right now the yellows that I'm looking at, there's Lion. Sorry, I need to go through them all. Excuse me a moment. So I think the first one that affects pets is Lion. So Lion is here. You can see What's that? Plus 8% health to pets, 12% bonus damage. So that's what it does for lion. So it's not a lot, but it's still good. It's better than a lot of the other things I'm currently able to spec into, since there's not really much else I can put on for pets. So I'm gonna have to add lion into the mix to get the Staff of Ratosh, which gives lots of bonuses to pets. Because that's the thing, you want, if you're going for a pet build, you want to add lots of pet bonuses. So, starting with Panther, which is... Let's see if I can find Panther so I can show you why I'm starting with Panther. It's a yellow, so it should be over here in the yellow quadrant. Here we go. Alright, so as we start, it'll be crit damage, offensive ability, all damage, offensive ability. That's pretty good. You can see I'm trying to buff the pet, so it'll go Panther. Then we'll get the Hound, which is here. So that adds health, stun resist, and more health. Then we've got the Jackal, which is in the red section. Here's Jackal. So attack speed and health. Then Lion and Staff of Ratosh. So that's what I've got at the moment. And you can see the logic of my pathing. Now, the thing we can do here is to get access to more points, I can actually take off the red crossroad. So that'll put me at 5 red, 5 yellow, 9 blue. And this is what I meant by it doesn't really punish you for speccing into, because I'm not really speccing into wrong things, but you can spec out of things very easily to get points back, to put them in other areas, because you'll see points, total 55. So there's a limit. Once you spend 55 points, that's it. You're done. And the builds I've got on Devotion at the moment for the pets, only spending 19 because I'm putting in and taking out things. And like I said, I'm mainly looking for things that will add to the pets, carry the pets. So there's Ulo, Keeper of the Waters, which would add elemental resistance, poison and acid resistance, and chaos resistance to pets. And then, on me, a 100% chance on attack of an Air of Effect, Purge Effect, and slowing targets. I get health, energy, life leech, energy leech, also poison, and acid resist, elemental resist, and chaos resist. That's actually a pretty good one. So there's some very useful stuff on there to give me survivability while my pets take things out. So, I might actually add Ulo. So then you can go through and find, well, what are things I can't take but I really want to take? What colours do I need? Because realistically, everything comes down to these colours. So you've got Ascendant, Chaos, Eldritch, Order, Primordial. And you can see they can be multiples. So that's Order and Primordial, the harp. So you just go through, and there is an app you can get. You can get it on your phone, or there are even build calculators. And you can look through and be like, okay, what do I need? So here, with the build I have planned at the moment, I've got 5 in Chaos, 7 in Order, and 12 in Primordial. But if I want to make my pets even better, I actually need 3 in Ascendant. Oh wait, no, 1 in Ascendant, my bad. So I would have to go here, at that point, grab a crossroad, but the reward for finishing it gives me 3 in Ascendant, so I can get rid of the Ascendant crossroad, is what I meant to say. So I grab the Ascendant crossroad, then I grab the Nightolon. So this one. Here we go. So complete constellation bonus, 3 and 2. And you can see here, bonus to all pets, bonus to all pets, all pets, all pets. Very nice one. And because I got all those bonuses, I can actually take the Ascendant Crossroad back off and get that point back. And now my build is, or my plan is at a 28 point out of 55 once again. So then I'm looking through, and you've got the Empty Throne, which is another Ascendant. And the Empty Throne can do, on pets, Pierce Resistance, Chaos Resistance, and Ether Resistance. So that's another one I want. And again, because I got that Nidolon, I have enough Ascendant points without having to spec into the Crossroads. It's all about looking ahead, seeing what you want, and being able to plan for it. And not being afraid to go, well, I don't need that thing anymore, so I'm actually going to take those points out. Keep in mind that you lose any of these colours as soon as a constellation no longer is finished, because complete constellation bonus, it's no longer complete, no longer have the bonus. Keep that in mind. Very important. I have made that mistake before. That is why I am saying this. This is not a judgment of your intelligence. It is more so a revelation on mine. The Shepherd's Crook is another good one. As you can see, more pet bonuses. So, I'll add Shepherd's Crook. And now, according to my calculations, 37 out of 55. Which is pretty good. So then you go through and you see, well, what else can be used to improve the pets? Aha! Now that's an interesting one. I wonder where he is on here. Here he is. Typhos. Servant of Ratosh. So, this one's got pet abilities as well. Look at that. Speed, physical resist, stun resist, and mind control resist, so people can't take over my pets. Very nice. Ooh, there's another interesting one in the purples. Here he is. Wolverine. He's another good one for pets. So now, according to this, I have used 48 out of 55, which means I currently have 7 points left. So at this point I can go through, I can be like, well, is there one that I want for pets? Or I could even just pick one that would just be good for my character. So one that I saw that would be, I think, rather useful in the instance of this character in particular. Ooh, that's nice. Is possibly a Laron? Just because I'm a melee character. So the health, physical resist, defensive ability, damage I can do, all of that's rather nice. Yeah, you know what? I think that's it. So we will go for the build I just came up with. So let's see, we're going to start with order. Gonna head back to Devil's Crossing. Gonna give these to Kasparov.
Welcome to my workshop, Riftgate. You don't remember it? Excellent. We've been. I have to say.
And then we are going to go back in here because there is someone we need to talk to in here that I realized I forgot to talk to, and strangely enough, no, it is not the person with the exclamation over their head. Well,
Greetings, child. My knowledge. I'm afraid that troubled memory.
it was this person. They are who we go to respec everything. Without talking to them, that'd be a problem. Alright. That gives us the Milton quest. And over here, we have Barnabas.
He must have done quite a service with the dead if he searched the...
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Now, if I recall correctly, I need 5 pieces of scrap. So the best place to go for scrap, wouldn't you know it, is the dump. I want to unlock that quest. And then the next time we pick up, I mean, obviously, if anyone wants to comment whether or not they want me to do this standard one and show you what a pet build looks like, or continue with the Grimarillion chaos, let me know. Obviously, with the pet build, I'm a little more confident on the devotion tree, so you'll actually get to see the devotion tree in action a lot sooner. And these live streams probably won't have a fairly regular schedule. So I won't be, you know, too upset if no one manages to catch these live, because these are just kind of when I can get to it. During the week, I have a filming day, editing day, and then, you know, days where I've got to do actual household stuff, like grocery shopping. You know. I do this strange thing called, Eat to Survive. Don't know if any of you have heard of it. But, yeah, that does cause some issues with time management. And then my weekends are actually spent doing my hobbies. Because, yes, I have actual hobbies. Shocker. My hobbies are pretty nerdy. Probably not hobbies I will be sharing videos of, even though I know they're quite popular online, because I doubt my group would be too happy if I did that, because I play a lot of D&D and Pathfinder, and you know, those games can just be, they're a lot more fun private, where you don't have to worry what people are hearing you say. You don't have to think, wait, am I allowed to swear? Swearing okay on this platform? You know what I mean? Because, I got a bit of a potty mouth most of the time. Pretty good while I'm live streaming, because I'm very, very aware that, you know, do not swear on YouTube. But, if I'm just chilling with mates, playing D&D, I'm probably gonna swear. That's just a fact of life. Mainly because I'm an airhead, and I just forget that, you know, people are watching. I'm only very keenly aware of it right now because I keep looking over to a chat like someone could be watching. Would not be doing that in a game of D&D, can tell you that much. Way too focused. Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're gonna die. Especially lately. In so many campaigns. I have a feeling I forgot something up here. I did. Knew it. Skelly bubs. Alright, let's check. I've got 4 scrap. Alright. Yeah, that's better.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
That's annoying.
I'll keep your stash safe.
There we go, 5 scrap.
Safe with me. Promise.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. Well, good news, since I'm clear, this key...
Sweet. Yay, now I get 4 skelly bobs. Squeeze me. Alrighty. That looks good. Still says Grimace at the top. I'm not playing on Grimarillion at the moment, so really shouldn't. I believe it should just say veteran at the top. Oh well. Alrighty. What I'm going to do is I am going to call it here. And I'm going to say Latoodles. Bye guys.